intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. And here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Look out, he's loose. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They're going to run it. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. The back's got it. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. Running game has been smothered.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's third down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive moving.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's mush. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through a tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To throw, it's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's going to hand this off. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. They have some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. A play action, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. It's a quick grab. Tackled, but first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a run to the left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looks right, lets it fly. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Casper. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's low. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a draw to the back. He spins free, and he's in the clear.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Bring toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route to get some positive yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Marsh. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Get some space around the 30. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense get pushed back. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. skillful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's got a receiver wide open here. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's a handoff, first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Muscle it across the line. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And goal.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Cut over the middle. It's Morgan. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Nice grab. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Moore. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot.
That's caught. It's low. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded at the 25. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Setting up for a second down play. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Number 0.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. This 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. And now the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. To throw, it's Moore. The sure hands, it's Moore. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's low. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's low. 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
decision to go for two. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.